all right? We are a group of people that was born in 2004, and maybe we can help myself in the presentation. We start to do all what we want, yeah? Try to conserve and try to reserve an area. We start to work in this area in Tenerife, and this area what we have is around 100,000 meters square of seabed under recovery, okay? What we did is just to work with a product that we have in Tenerife, maybe you know, it's a sea urchin, it's a kind of Diadema antillarum. We have also in Caribbean, and we have some parts of the Mediterranean, and it's an animal. The problem is not the animal, okay, it's the population, right? The problem of the animal for the overfishing and for the big population, what we have is this kind of seabed in Tenerife, where we have not any life, okay, it's absolutely destroyed. What we did is just to work with this animal that you saw before, between 6 and 11 per meter square. It was a hard job, and the result of the effect of this animal is this. It's just the seabed of Tenerife, or the 80% of the coast in Tenerife is absolutely dead. Alright, the algae, and if you have not the algae, we have not all the chain. What we did, okay, step by step, start to work. Start to work with the sea urchins, start to destroy the population, without destroying the species, of course. We was controlling, and using the same animal like a natural feeding for all the fishes that we have on the area. The results, you can see for yourselves. After 2 years, the seabed is absolutely a new one. We recover all the ecosystems, but not only the ecosystems. The algae depend the season. We have different algae, depend the year, and depend the light and all. But we continue with all the procedures, right? What we have now also is not only the algae. We have, for example, the sargassum. That's a kind of an algae that is under protection for the canary government. We have different vertebrates, and of course, what we have is all the change again. We have angel sharks. We have a different kind of typical fishes from the area. The octopus, and of course, our green girls, that we call, okay, our ladies that we try to control and we follow. The tortoises that we have in the area are things that we have a big area of seagrass, right? Those tortoises come normally from Mauritania, from Africa. They come to Tenerife just for relax a little bit, win a little bit size, and then go to a reproduction area, okay? During this season, it's more or less around 3-4 years, we try to control those animals and try to control how it's going. All the health is okay for those animals, you know. We found animals with a crash on the shelf for the proprietors. We have tortoises that we found with the harpoons and all. That's a big problem, okay? The big problem is the population. We think it's the knowledge of the people, and for this we try to do this project, okay? The idea is just that after recovering all the ecosystems, of course all the photos and all the pictures that you can see are from Portillo, right? I'm sorry if I'm a little bit fast, but I need pass directly to the video conference because the guys are on the water waiting with the camera, and they don't want to spend too much time, and I think they are waiting with the camera, okay? Seahorses, of course, we have a program also with the government, try to control the population and try to increase the population. It's so difficult, all right? We are not investigators, we are not scientists, we are people who work with the hands, okay? We love the ocean, and it's so complicated to work with those pretty boys. Why? Because we need to mark, and we need to make a different signatures on the animal, but this is so difficult and so complicated. You need to have a special project and special permits and all for this. We try to do much better as possible, right? But we are inside with the government to do also a program with the seahorses. It's an amazing animal. We was always telling that a good ecology must be a good economist. All right, that's the big idea. All right, if we try to find the subventions, we try to work with the government. I think it's a big problem now, in the past, and in the future, in the short future, okay? For this, we try to have to find a sustainable management, okay? We are in a company, a diving company in Tenerife. What we try to do is just work like with the ecotourism and try to find our own finance, okay? Try to make the engine. That's the idea. Work with the people, work with the tourists, and with this money, we can work with the other way, okay? We can use like you can see now, the underwater programs for kids. We try to make different schools programs, scientific programs and all, but with the touristic money, okay? We try to work with the tour operators and found the money from those people. Of course, that we are open to do with the government and to do with different institutions, but the big one must be with the people, directly in the pocket and help it again. No donations, okay? What we try to have is the people make activity with us, and thanks to the activity, help to us to do this job, and with this money we can do the other job. That's the name, Flyover. It's not so usual underwater, okay, but we use flyover because it's the system that we use for monitoring all the area. Well, we jump and we need jumps in the same area many times per day and many days per week, many weeks per year. Alright, that's the idea. Who pays this? The people. We go with somebody, we hold somebody, like you can see more or less here. I don't want to make too many publicity, but anyway, as you can see there, it's a diving for people without spirits, never been diving. That's the idea, to show the ocean, not teach diving, show the ocean. We will put the people on the water, we make this lab, and what we help, we can control all the seabed. We can control the species, we control the algae, depending on, okay? Thanks of the work that we are going to try to show you now, because I tell you it's like, it's complicated, but thanks to the people here from the office and all the technicals that we did, they did a good job, and we have the connection ready. I think it is okay. They are on the water with the camera wing. I hope that when turtle pass, you can show it, right? And that's what we try to do, okay? It's complicated to work. I don't know if he was working with the schools and kids, but it's complicated to put kids on a bus, and some to the beach, and all the parents from fathers and all. It's a step by step and sort of what we do. We take the ocean and put the ocean on the class. That's what we try to do here. We try to bring Tenerife here to your class, okay? It looks like a very space, but it's good with the kids because the kids are like it's more emotion, okay, for the kids. The last winter we was working between January and March with 1,000 kids in different classes. It's amazing to work with kids between 3 and 12. It's the future. It's the future. Sometimes it's hard because there are many questions, you know, I know, but it's a fantastic job. Anyway, we try to do this for the kids and we try to do flyover for the adults, okay? We try to work with all the people. The adults have money, the kids not, okay? Because we try to increase the conscience of the kid. That's the most important. This job gives to us the possibility to be in Correo the last year, and was so grateful for us to know that far away they understood our project and they want to have their, okay? I think, right. That's a part group of helping us. The last, one of the last collaborations that we have, one of the most important, of course, is the ministry. We try to do something. We try to do something, do it. In the end, we show, like, look what we did it, and I think it's a good way. Why don't we go together? Okay, that's what more or less the plan. Now we have a ministry close to us and help us to make a regulated area. We have all the buoys ready for regulate and could be the first underwater micro reserve with sustainable management of Spain, like a test. Okay, we will see. And that's the more or less the idea. Not only to have an aquarium, okay, for making different scientific and natural programs. It's like a tool for increase the conscience of the people. It's a place for ecotourism, and what we try to do is just try to have something similar, like this West curriculum, something similar like with the kids, okay? We was always like this. Imagine that this is the coast of Tenerife. That's what we want, okay? We have different points, but then when you make a union, you have a nice draw. It's what we like to have in Tenerife on the different parts of Spain, you know? Try to have different projects like this and like the other ones, different points, but if we make a line, in the end we have a big line of coast under recovery, okay? Well, that's great, that's the moment, and we was preparing the tune a long time ago, right? Because we were, but now it must be very ready. I don't know if you can hear me, Teresa. Hola? Hola, Teresa. Sí, te oímos bien. ¿Tú a nosotros? Hola? It's not that big. This is Teresa. Okay, right, that's typical things of video conference. Maybe very good. More or less what you see now, that's the real city of at this moment. She's the diver now, she's one of the biologists, she's underwater. And the sound is like this because I don't know if you've been diving before with full face, but the full face comes with the nose, comes with the mouth, and also you will breathe. It's complicated, but that's one of the parts that the kids is like speaking with somebody on the space, you know? It's what we use like that. Okay, you see now live Tenerife. Okay, that's a tamborin, we call it. It's one of the pufferfish, right, as you saw. I don't know if these guys can show us something more interesting. That's a fura, Alright? But you can see also that the sea changed absolutely like it was before. We was asking maybe to have a get luck and have a torture on the area. But it's something that we have not a torture with the stone there like this, you know, and we need that we have a get luck. The other day we did, in the first test, we have 3 turtles close to us with the camera, okay? Habla con, try to speak, no, con el micrófono no, sino que tienes que hablar para que ella te oiga. Aquí, habla por ahí. Hola Teresa, ¿nos oyes? Hola. Escriben ahí a Teresa que habla un poquito y que cambie la imagen de la cámara. Vale. Good. Well, the idea with this project is this, is what I told you, is try to bring the ocean to the school, institute. We can change a little bit what we speak. We can change a little bit, we speak with kids, we can speak with something more for theirs. And when we speak with institutes, we change a little bit. When we speak with universities, it's just only change the guy who's being on the water with the mask, okay? Teachers, doctors, biologists, or just technical like us, okay? With passion to the ocean, many guys on the water. Well, I think something's happening because normally they have the camera and they must show the camera and normally show, you can see the guy with the full face. It's a little bit complicated because it's not many times, I don't know if you saw before, underwater videoconference. We are push the diamond all the time, alright? Because every day we have new troubles, okay? It's a big problem. I don't know if you understand that the webcams. Who is? Well, you can hear me, you can see the wave because look. That's one of the technicals, that's the film, and the film, I don't know what he's doing. Alright, okay, but anyway, he's on live, right? He's moving the camera a little bit. See, yes, one of the divers. Esa pantalla de arriba no puede cerrar, no. Yeah, that's our little lady. Es Teresa. ¿Ellos nos oyen? Alright, this is one of the divers now, and this woman is diving underwater. Okay? Show you the ocean, we dive with you, and we don't teach you that, we just show you the ocean. Maybe in the future it's going to be much easier if somebody speaks with you about don't throw plastic bags, don't throw this, you will understand why, no? Because you've been there, you saw with your eyes. We receive Tenerife many people who've never been diving, and never been over in the ocean. And like we say on the school, the ocean is the most beautiful rubbish tube in the world. You can put all what you want, it's always blue and shining. And nobody can see nothing. We need to go down to understand, okay, what's happening. And more or less what we try to do, no? Bring the people on board.
Thank you.